Mr. Irontrader, it is Thursday morning. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Remember, natural gas, the EIA report will be out today at 10:30. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or sell any stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil and natural gas. Now, before we get started here, remember, Amazon and Apple will have their earnings today after the close. Meta had their earnings yesterday, and the same way with Microsoft. Both stocks are coming off really, really hard today, but they were really good traders into those earnings and into the after-hour situation here. So again, we have one more good day here of trying to scalp out here on the Amazon and the Apple, and we got to see how this is all going to shake out here today. Okay, let's take a look here at the old crude ski here. We got on the daily chart here. Now, you can see here yesterday's high, what we had, it was 69.17. So far today, 69.23, just a smidge higher, as they say. Okay, so here's what we're looking for. We're looking for this 8 SMA. This is going to be your big resistance. That's 69.74, okay? Now, again, if we can get above that, right here's your target is going to be that 71.18. Now there is other resistance right here. Okay, like example like 60 or 70.67 here. You have 71.11, but realistically, that's where it's going to head. Is going to be that 71.18. That's going to be the target. Now again, if we can get above that, then we have that 21-day there at 71.65, and somehow I'll say it breaks through all of this here. Then we're going to come right over here to the top of this candle. You're looking at that 72.34 level here. Now on the downside, obviously here what we want to do is we want to watch this candle here. Okay, so you're looking at 68.52 right now, real time. You're sitting at what are we sitting at there? Crude is 66.95. So okay, so let's look at it. No, what am I? That's wrong there. Yeah, okay. Anyway, this is what we're looking at. 68.52, that's going to be your level. Then we'll look to today's lows. You're looking at 68.30. And then we'll look to yesterday's low, okay? So you're sitting at 67.28. Then we'll come over to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 66.92. And then we look at that price channel, 66.72 right there. That's just the recent low. Now, again, this is all lost here. We come right to the bottom there. You're looking here. This is your next support, 66.38, 33 level. And then we'll come right down to the bottom here at 65.63 and then 65.27. That's your big retest. But right now, we got some good sideways action, and we're going to be going into the weekend. This is Thursday, a couple more days here. Don't know if all that Middle East is settled, which I doubt if it is. This is what we got. Now, again, what we're also looking for is today's high was that 69.23, but always look at the bottom of this candle, 69.96. That's the fill, okay? So now the gap is raising up here. We're getting into that gap here from that 69 level, and then there's your fill, and then we have this nice 8 simple moving average. So let's just see if we can trade this range. So if it comes all the way down here, what we're watching is yesterday's candle. That's 69.17, that's 67.28 there. That's what we're looking for here, what we're actually trading against, okay? So now, right now here, what we got is that 69.23 level. I used to say you're just a little bit higher than that. You're sitting at 68.97 right now here. So right now, this is shaping up here, looking actually pretty good, okay? Now, RSI here, plenty of room to run both directions here, not really telling you much. And MACD here, your green is still below your red, but we've got like a sideways pitch here going. So what we have to do is just trade this range kind of a situation. Now, actually, there were some pretty good draws yesterday, very surprising, on the API report on Tuesday and on Wednesday on the EIA report. So we got to see it. But again, we have that war situation that we're dealing with. Okay, now let's take a look here at natural gas. Now, natural gas here, we had that, obviously had that contract roll, just like we had here, then it went up. Now, we're holding this upper end here of that roll here. So this is actually looking pretty good here now. So now I'm going to be probably getting back into the action. What I'm going to be trading against is yesterday's candle. Okay, so you had 277 on the bottom, and we had 291 on the top. 2.91 on the top there. So let's take a look at the downside first. So we're looking at that 277. If that's lost, we're going to come to the top here at 272. Okay, then we'll come right over here to the top of this candle at 262. Then we're going to start running into all this key support level here, 257. And then we have this 8-day, which is 256. And then we have to look at the top of this candle because this is the gap fill at 2.51. But now you can see how this might just be holding sideways, just like we had here. And then we just, play like this, and then we can get above that 8-day, hold that 8-day, then she can run up very, very nicely. So it doesn't have to fill that gap right now. Eventually, this gap will be filled. Eventually, that gap will be filled. Just I don't think it's going to be doing it today, okay? So on the upside here, what we want to watch is today's high, that 2.83, and then we want to come up to yesterday's high. That's at 2.91, okay? And then we can do is we just venture right on up here. Okay, you got 2.94. We have 2.98, 3 flat, and then the retest at 3.01. But what I'm going to be looking for is trades here against yesterday's candle. Okay, so even though UNG is sitting at right now sitting at about 13.13, I'll be looking to take a little scalp ski here if we can hold that and maybe run up like we had yesterday. Okay, now I was just too busy with the tech and with the crude oil that I didn't get any scalps in yesterday. But let's just see what we can trade against yesterday's candle kind of a situation. Now RSI here, well, you would just at 58, you got plenty of room. The green is over your red here, but again, just give it a little bit of time here for this chart here to shake it out because we had that gap up and it kind of fool around the charts. It's just kind of because it's the contract roll situation, but. Again, I'll be looking for some scalps long here, unless we lose yesterday's low, that 277. Okay, if we lose that, then I think it'd be a nice, good short. You know what I'm saying? Down to this level, maybe even all the way down to that 21 level here. So let's just trade against yesterday's candle, and then I think we can make a little bit of green on that. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here midday trading. We'll take a look at crude, natural gas. And remember, I should say, if you're trading any kind of a tech, Amazon and Apple, those are the two big ones here after the close today here that we'll be trading. Now, Netflix, they had really good blowout numbers. And then they came off here. But Microsoft is really getting hammered, same way with Meta here. But again, that's in pre-market. Let's just see if there's buyers come in here and then kind of run this up here. So let's just see how this all shakes out. All right, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.